All right, Cancers, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. All right, so the situation that I'm seeing here for you guys, it has to do with pride. It has to do with ego. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's a prideful, arrogant person. And it's not even so much as arrogant and prideful. But this person has some sort of ache, some sort of pining, some sort of longing that they don't want to show. So you're dealing with someone that comes across as being strong, but they're like strong in their stubbornness, strong in their pride, strong in their ego. So even though they may long for you, even though they may ache for you, pine for you, they would never show it. They want to present themselves as like a strong person, because maybe longing for you or pining for you, they may feel like that makes them weak. But I don't feel like it's just that. I feel like this is someone who feels that you should be doing something when it comes to them, because your energy is showing here like you're relaxing. You're in the tub reading a book. And I feel like you're in this energy of relaxing and in the tub reading a book because of some lessons that you've learned. You're coming across as being wise. You're coming across as being someone that has studied, that has knowledge, because there's a book in her hand. You have some sort of knowledge, some sort of wisdom, some sort of insight. And that insight is teaching you to surrender and rest. You're sitting here in the tub soaking and relaxing, while this person is over here longing for you. You're over here in peace. The thing about it is that I'm picking up here too, like this night and day type of energy. Because if you notice, she's in the tub, but then there's another person in the tub. I feel like this person was presented with a blessing and a curse. I feel like you were supposed to be someone's blessing, but I feel like they chose their curse because of their pride, because of their ego. They chose a curse. Because I feel like, remember with that arrogant type of energy, I'm picking up the Six of Wands, because there's something about being on top, something about attention. That's what it is. I'm picking up the Six of Wands, someone being on their high horse, because the Six of Wands can be prideful and arrogant because of the people that look up to them, the people that chase after them. And I feel like that's what this person could be used to, or that's what they're looking for. Someone to chase after them, someone to look up to them, someone to, what is the word that I'm looking for? There's something about, I don't know, like when somebody is constantly chasing after you, they're just used to being chased. They don't have to do much. Or at least with this curse, whoever, because I'm telling you, I feel like you were presented to this person as a blessing, but then there was a curse presented to them. Someone who's self-absorbed. Because right here, see, you are someone that's wise. You have some sort of knowledge, but they're dealing with someone who's selfish. Someone who's self-absorbed, who's willing to play the game. That's what it is. They're dealing with someone that's willing to play the game of chasing after them. But you didn't chase, you rested. And the person that was chasing after them was chasing after them to get something from them, to gain something from them. And I feel like it's going to cost them. Because even though they're coming across as showing up and being strong and in their power, look what's happening. They're aching and pining. They're not genuinely happy. Your energy is also showing here breakup. This time there's no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. So with this that's what I'm saying here. It's like you're resting, because you may have been down this road before. Look, walking away, you've been down this road before. So whatever it is that happened with this person, you have broken up, or you've walked away. You've become cold towards them. And it even says here, reclaiming your power and no going back. Because remember, a blessing and curse was presented to them. They chose the curse and you walked away. And it says no going back. And you're not going back. Let's see what's driving this person. Look, stubbornness, the Four of Pentacles. Straight up exactly what that pride is. What's driving this person is pride. A prideful, stubborn person. Even over here, even right here, what you don't see, this is what you don't see, my pal over here. Secret admirer, suppressing. Look, pretending, mask. So you have someone that what you don't see is resisting their feelings for you, suppressing their feelings for you. This is a secret admirer that's doing this. They're resisting it. And here, wearing a mask, pretending, bluffing. Maybe they didn't think you would walk away, but this person called you on your bluff and you walked away. What you don't see is that they were trying to suppress their feelings for you, and they were walking around masquerading and pretending. But again, this is giving that night and day look. See, even right here, I feel like whoever they chose, with, like I said, a blessing and a curse was presented to them. Whoever they chose is performing. Whoever they chose, what they don't see, what you don't see, or what's not being seen clearly, is that they chose someone who pretends. They chose someone who performs. Remember, I'll do what I need to do because I want to get something from it. But what's driving them is this prideful energy. And pride always go before the fall. That's what I'm talking about right here with you having some sort of understanding, some sort of knowledge. This person's pride is going to cost them. This person's stubbornness is going to cost them. Because they're connected to someone, or at least the energy that they want chasing after them will chase after them for what they can get. What they have to gain from it. So I'll pretend to be into you to get what I want from you. It's a performative behavior, pretending, mask. And it says here, exaggerating. If you want me to tell you beautiful lies, I'll tell you beautiful lies. And that's what I was talking about being on top of a high horse with that Six of Wands energy that I was feeling. It's like propping this person up, telling them how great they are, how wonderful they are. Pretending though, so they can still get what they want from them. I'm hearing that there's a song by Drake, Fake Love. I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face. That's what this is giving. That's what this pride is. This pride is attracting that type of energy, fake love. A blessing and a curse were presented before them, and they chose the fake love, the curse. And I feel like I said, it's going to cost them. See, look, hi, here go that Page of Wands. See, they're going to be, the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Look at how that flipped out. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. It's going to cost them. Someone is going to want to take. Because we got the Four of Pentacles. So this person could have had the 10 Pentacles. They could have had it. But operating in this energy brought them or kept them at the Four of Pentacles. See, someone that will be excited, like putting on a performance with this Page of Wands. Always, showing up in this type of energy to make this person feel good about themselves. See, here's the Star card, but here comes a star. You. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me go back. I'm getting sidetracked because, and that's probably what's happening too. Connecting with this other self-absorbed person sidetracked them from really trying to open up to this connection, which they didn't. Let's see what's driving them. Let's get more insight into what's driving them. Aside from pride, we got here the Nine of Cups is what's driving them. So with that, this is about self with the Nine of Cups, because the Ten of Cups is about a couple, right? So what's driving them is wanting to feel good again. That's what's driving them right now. Because remember, they're in longing, their pride. So they're trying to act like they're okay. What's driving them right now? I want to feel good again because I don't feel good. My pride cost me, but I don't want to show that. This person is trying to enjoy themselves. They're trying to enjoy themselves. And here's the Page of Swords showing up. What's driving them is to be seen. With this Page of Swords. This is my social media card, my conversational card, my Communication card. I feel like this person wants to be seen, whether it's on social media or just out in public or in general. They want to be seen as enjoying life again. They want to be seen as feeling good again. Because how do they really feel? Stubborn love, aching and pining. This is someone that wants attention because they need to feel good. And so even with here, like I said, with the page of source, communication, someone could be, like I said, telling them what they want to hear. Fake love, though. I will tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good. That's what drives them. They want to feel good again. So they could be around people or around someone who's helping them to feel good about themselves. Because look, we got the Ten of Swords. I told you pride comes before the fall. The 10 swords. And we saw the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. They're not going to reach that 10 of Pentacles in this energy that they're in. What's going to happen with this person telling them how good they look, or how, propping them up, making them feel good about themselves? It's going to ultimately end to this 10 swords. Blocking something for good. They're going to block something that could have been good out of their life. Because look, we got the 4 of swords. This is your energy. Because this is what's driving them. Because of how you're showing up in this 4 of swords energy. Not making them move. Not doing anything. And you're standing here in this position with this 4 of swords resting right here. The 4 of swords talks about resting. It talks about taking a break. It's a recovery for you. So you could be choosing to focus on self. And because you're not doing anything, it's bothering them. So they need to feel good. But the way that you're showing up in this 4 of swords is not playing. That's what I'm getting here. Even right here with the breakup. You're not playing anymore. You're serious about your peace and you're serious about your rest. You're not budging. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you better not dare. Look at how she's looking. It's like if this part, look, you guys, it looks like you guys may even be enemies. You may see this person as your enemy now. I don't know. There's some, especially with this 10 swords here, because what's driving them is this painful ending. So it looks like some bitterness is going to be here too, because you're not moving and because of this betrayal. So this is not something that ended good between the two of you, because your energy even shows like you better not dare say anything to me. It's like you're standing on that. And even like I said with a page of swords, communication, conversation. But I feel like this person has too much pride anyway to contact you, to say anything. So it's like you guys become like some sort of like enemies, I guess. I don't know. That's what it feels like. We got here, pride is driving them. Let's see what you need to know. What does the viewer need to know? We got justice in reverse is what you need to know. This is unforgiveness here. This is like wrongs not being made right. What does this mean for you? I'm seeing you in this energy. That's why I sat right here with the 4 of swords. Your energy is like bye. Bye. Break up. It says no going back. And we got here with the 4 of swords. Even your energy is coming across cold towards this person. Because this 10 swords must have been painful. Whatever they did, it actually was like the nail in the coffin. It was like the final betrayal. They did something that led to you not going back. Because the justice card in reverse is not making things right. There's unforgiveness attached to this justice in reverse. And I feel like it was because of an injustice. You may have felt like you were treated unfairly. The 5 of swords. Yeah, somebody could have been playing games. Because you could have felt played. You could have felt like somebody was trying to gaslight you, trying to manipulate you with that 5 of swords energy. There was some sort of like revenge behavior. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody, even right here, that's what I'm saying. Somebody intentionally wanted you to see something, or wanted something, or said something nasty to you to try to hurt you. It's like someone wanted you to see something, or wanted to say something to you to intentionally inflict this 10 swords. That's what happened over here, because they were operating in their pride, and they wanted to feel good after feeling some type of way about what they may have felt you did. And that's why with this 4 of Swords and seeing the 5 of Swords, nobody wins in this 5 of Swords energy. Somebody trying to get the upper hand actually turned you cold, or led to you walking away. And so this isn't feel good energy on your side, even though you're resting, but it's definitely not feel good energy on their side. So I feel like you felt like this game playing, or this manipulation, or this whatever trying to get back at you wasn't fair with the Justice card in reverse. That's why you're not forgiving it. Yeah. We also got here the 8 of Swords is showing up. You can't let it go. Whatever it is, that's why I'm picking up right now. No forgiveness. You can, whatever they did, you're not letting it go. Because the 8 of Swords is a victim. And you're replaying that 10 swords. You're replaying that Page of Swords. You're not, whatever they did, you're not able to let that go. Not with the energy that's showing up right now. Let's see. What does the viewer need to know? Look, unappreciated. Look, manipulation, head games are for children. That's what the 5 of Swords. What did you see? Whatever it is that you saw, it looked like it could have stressed you out. We know it was the 10 of Swords over here. They were doing something intentionally to create this 10 of Swords, and it led to you taking a break and pulling back. You felt unappreciated. You saw some sort of manipulation. Look, head games. Somebody playing games, trying to manipulate you. And this is that 8 of Swords energy, anxious mind. You know what I'm picking up here? There's something about night and day. Because remember I told you, even about your energy, like how you relax and rest and the lessons that you've learned. But then we talked about the other person that's self-absorbed. I also feel like there's something going on with someone else. So I don't know what that was about. I feel like someone is worried about a reconciliation. Not you, but I feel like someone else. Maybe it's that self-absorbed person. Because I feel like they're worried about a reconciliation. Worried about you and this person coming back together. Even right here, see romance and a misunderstanding. Yeah, I don't know. What you need to know is that I feel like there's a third party that's actually worried, or was worried about you and this person reconciling. Anxious mind, you and them making up. So anything else you need to know around this situation? Let's get one more card, and then I'll close out and see what's going to happen if nothing changes. We got here, yeah, here's the phone again. You're going to shift your energy and invest it towards maybe your work, your finances, or you. Because we got here, you seeing something, feeling unappreciated, or whatever it is that you saw, some sort of manipulation led to you not forgiving this person, and the energy of what you're looking at shifts. It says stock market investments. So you go from looking at one thing, walking away cold, buy, and now investing your energy into your business, into your work, into yourself, into investments, things that pay you back, and not pay you back in this toxic type of way that makes you feel unappreciated. But let's see what's going to happen next in this situation if nothing changes. What's going to happen next? We got here choosing unavailable people is what's going to happen next. What about choosing unavailable people? Sad woman. This feels like this self-absorbed person. Because remember I told you there's someone anxious, someone worried about you and this person reconciling. And we got here a meeting, 2 or more people discussing and planning. I feel like they're going to have a conversation with this other person. That's what's going to happen next. There's going to be a conversation because they chose, remember I said, the self-absorbed person. I feel like, and the person that has a lot of pride, whoever they connected with, they're going to have a conversation with that person. And it looks like this person that they're connected with is going to be ultimately sad. What is going to happen with the viewer? What's going to happen next with the viewer? What's going to happen next with you? We got here sugar daddy coming in for you. And remember we saw investments. Let me see. Tell me about this sugar daddy. Because remember, you're investing your time differently. Investing your time into things that pay you back. An older man. You're going to connect to someone older. Look, it says chilling and spending time. So you're going to be, what's going to happen next for you is that you're going to connect to some sort of sugar daddy, or someone that's going to want to spend money on you, someone that's older, someone that's wiser, someone that's more on your level. Because remember we talked about you and lessons and your maturity. So I feel like you're going to connect to someone that's on your level, maturized, and interested in the things that you do, the similar things. And you're going to be spending time with this person. But whoever this other person that you was dealing with, they're going to have a conversation, it looks like, with this other person. And it's ultimately going to end up leading to that person that they have been dealing with feeling sad. What's going to happen with you and this person over here, though? What's going to ultimately happen with you two? Yeah, see, rage. I told you. Yeah, no, look, no love given or received. And then we got rage and ready to explode. Didn't I say that it looks like enemies? It looks like you and this person are going to turn into enemies. But it landed here also on top of this choosing unavailable people. They have nobody to fault but themselves. Yep, no love given or receiving. And it says here, transformation. Things shift and changes. Things are going to be shifting and changing. You connected to a sugar daddy and them having this conversation because they're mad now. Because whatever they were doing to play games didn't work. And so maybe they have they're going to have a conversation with this person, and it could be heated, but it's also heated between you and them. This is where pride gets you. They're dealing with the consequences of their actions. And looks like they could be possibly trying to blame other people instead of taking accountability and responsibility for their own actions. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next reading. Bye.